Here at the 2021 PBA Tour Finals, we have a Group 1 winner, Kyle Troop. Now it's time to determine who takes Group 2 to face Kyle in the championship show. The Group 2 top seed is the ultra-talented two-hander, Anthony Simonson. Day 2 of the 2021 PBA Tour Finals means the Group 1 and Group 2 winners are determined, followed by the championship round. Group 1 goes to Kyle Troop. Let's see how Group 2 unfolds. Kyle Troop, Bill O'Neill, Randy Pedersen, 9th, 10th frame roll-off in the first show. Exciting to watch.
It really was. The momentum really swung in Bill O'Neill's direction, but Kyle Troop finished that 10th frame perfectly. O'Neill got the first hit, and then that cost him a chance at the finals.
The defending champ advances. Stepladder bowling, we start with one-game matches. The 4-seed Francois Lavoie battles the Iceman, Jesper Svensson. The winner takes on the 2nd seed, Chris Prather. Then off to the race to 2 Group 2 final against the top seed, Anthony Simonson. Welcome back, Dave, and the Hall of Famer, Randy Pedersen with you. Whew. Kyle Troop needed to take a breath after winning the 9th, 10th frame roll-off with Bill O'Neill. We needed to as well. Chris Prather, the 300 game, exciting to watch in that first show.
Yeah, he got us off to a great start, didn't he? I thought all 4 players just performed magnificently. This Group 2 really out-bowled Group 1 yesterday, and we saw what Group 1 did today on that 46-foot Johnny Petraglio oil pattern. Big scores. I don't think the players missed the pocket a combined 4 times all throughout that first telecast. But yesterday was all about Anthony Simonson. Prather gave him a great run, but remember what Anthony did in Game 1 when he started with the front 10 strikes and then finished it off on the long pattern. He's going to be a handful today.
Bring in Andrew Anderson, former PBA Player of the Year and Major Champion, lane level. Andrew joining us for the first show, staying with us down there on the lane. So Andrew, I'm interested, Anthony Simonson has not won since the 2019 Bear Open. Is this his time to get back in the winner's circle?
Yeah, I think it is. I mean, Simon was one of the best out here. He's been knocking on the door year in, year out, event to event, really. So I wouldn't be surprised if he came out on top today, and I would love to see a Simo Troop title match, but a lot of great bowlers here. And, you know, I did ask Simo before the practice session, why'd you pick the long pattern, you know? And his 2 reasons he gave me is he only had 1 ball for the short, and that was his urethane ball. And he did not want to have to face Jesper on the short pattern. He felt like if Jesper got some ball reaction, it would be tough to keep up.
Yeah, we spoke about that earlier today. We were wondering why he chose the long pattern, and Jesper's name kept coming up. But Andrew, tell me if you agree with this. I've said for a long time that Simonson is the most versatile player on tour. Do you agree with that?
He's definitely one of the top 5 most versatile players in the world, and he keeps showing us.
Wait, top 5?
He's probably number 1, but
there you go.
He's probably number 1, but there's a lot of great bowlers out here.
No, I know
there's a guy named Jason Belmonte sitting at home right now.
Yeah, but listen, I'm sorry. As great as Belmonte is, I think Simonson has more tricks.
He has tricks, that's for sure. I'm curious to see when he's going to pull out the backup ball some more. But
right?
he's one of the best out here, so I'm not surprised when anything he does.
Awesome. You stay down there, Randy out of the booth, and we'll call this great bowling action coming up. Group 2 on the way. Showtime is next. We have a Group 1 winner. Who takes Group 2? Great step-ladder bowling action is on the way. Packed house, Thunder Bowl outside Detroit. Ready for the Group 2 step-ladder.
It's the 46-foot Johnny Petraglio oil pattern. And we can expect Francois Lavoie in this opening match to go fairly straight right around second arrow. Jesper Svensson, he's going to do something that he doesn't do a whole lot of. He's probably going to throw reactive resin and really open up that left side of the lane.
Step-ladder bowling. Look at the matchups. Lavoie and the Iceman. The winner take on Chris Prather. Simo is the top seed.
Representing Canada, now residing in Wichita, Kansas. He rolls out of Shocker Sports Grill and Lanes, Francois Lavoie.
They call him the international man of mystery, but no mystery in how good this guy is. as he's pocketed over $360,000 this season. Have I told you, Dave, he's a huge Montreal Canadian fan?
We talked about that yesterday.
Yeah.
He is rooting on the Habs. NHL Stanley Cup Finals against Tampa Bay coming up. It's going to be great to watch. Lavoie. Good start. Left lane.
Representing Sweden, he rolls out of John Scott's Parkle Arena, Jesper Svensson.
The Iceman cometh, the most powerful strike ball on tour. Each and every shot he throws comes screaming at the pins with bad intentions. He is pure primeval.
That's a good one.
You're welcome.
Those pins are afraid of this guy. Oh, no, not Jesper again. Please, no. This guy's a great talent. Lone lefty of the 8 beginning the PBA Tour Finals this year. Starts his day. 4-7 up. 6th on the point list, entering the PBA Tour Finals.
Just a miss inside a target, but only leaving the 4-7.
Immense talent. 10-time champ. Covers.
I was curious to see what he started with, whether it be reactive or urethane, and he has started with the reactive ball. He's curving him quite a bit, Randy. I'm actually surprised to see it, but you know, with his rev rate, probably forced his hand.
Andrew, I've got a question for you right after this shot. So, Andrew, do you think the problem with Jesper and reactive resin is that he throws non-reactive so often, and when you do that, you have your angles are much straighter. You throw the ball much straighter, more up the lane. Do you think his problem is that he doesn't really like to throw it that far to the left?
Yeah, I don't know if it's whether he likes it or not, or just the repetition of it.
He's just not used to doing that, right?
Right. He throws urethane so often that your angles always look straighter. So right now, he's got to feel like his angles are huge.
Yeah, like wide open.
Right. Great shot there by Frankie. Frankie's one of the best shot makers on tour. That's why he's a 3-time major champion. And he just always puts on shot making clinics, it seems like.
Touch of class, that guy.
No doubt. What a great young man. Originally from Quebec City. Randy talked about his being a huge hockey fan. He went to see Game 5 of the Vegas-Montreal Conference Finals out in Vegas. And you talked to him beforehand, Randy.
I did. I said, Frankie, don't do anything stupid there. Don't go in there flashing your Canadian colors. I don't want you getting hurt from that Vegas crowd.
Left lane, Lavoie. Yeah. Got the first 3. And we asked him after the show, Randy, about that. He said, yeah, I had my Habs hoodie on. I said, did you get any flack from the fans? He said, yeah, I got some dirty looks and a couple of comments.
Yeah.
Not in French.
Yeah.
In English.
Yeah, unfortunately, at sporting events, I don't think the American fans are quite as polite as some of the Canadian fans.
I'm not going to wear my jersey in an opposing arena. Whoa, baby.
Hey, Andrew, that looked like it could have knocked down 30 pins.
I was just thinking, that's a powerful strike ball there,
right?
guys.
Yeah, I'll take a look at this shot from Jesper from profile, and just as he lurches to the foul line, and then that follow through. I mean, it's just it's so unique, and just a thing of beauty to watch.
The Iceman's arsenal.
Oh my.
If you guys put up that Wii bowling game with 100 pins, I'm pretty sure he would have no problem.
You're a big gamer, Andrew. What's your favorite game to play?
Oh, you gotta give a shout out to the PBA bowling game.
Absolutely.
Right. Good answer. Well done.
You know, I've heard that some of the announcing on that game is like top shelf.
Top notch.
Yeah.
Top notch.
The
Randy,
analyst
top
is
notch.
amazing.
That a boy, Andrew. We'll have you back.
I appreciate that.
Lavoie tries to stay perfect here, guys. Front four. Yes, indeed.
I know a guy in California. He calls that he calls that a ham bone.
Yeah, I was wondering if I was able to call that a ham bone.
You guys can both say it. I can't. Cease and desist. It's a big text thing.
You can
it's an automatic alert on my phone.
Andrew, you can refer to it.
Refer to it.
But you can't own it.
Okay.
What?
Gets another one. 5 up, 5 down. He's got the nickel. We've already seen a 300 game today in the first show. This guy, Chris Vi, 32nd all time. PBA Tour history. Became the third, along with Lavoie and Sean Rash, to bowl 2 300 games on TV. And someone else in the house we'll introduce to you later has a little perfecto history on television.
Wow, the 10-pin fell forward like it was unconscious.
It is amazing how much his ball is hooking on a 46-foot pattern.
With as fast as he's throwing it, right?
Right. I mean, that thing is going sideways.
I mean, this is dirtier than a gas station bathroom. Watch this. The 10-pin looked like it got hit by a taser.
9 of 10 frames have been strikes. 4-bagger for Jesper. Front 5 for Francois.
And? Oh, my goodness.
That is
7
wicked.
pin.
Wicked.
Well, really nice shot there for Jesper Svensson, one of the fastest ring and sevens you'll ever see. Now he's got to hope for Lavoie to leave a couple flat 10s.
Jesper, really good hockey player growing up. Soccer, hoops, and hockey, and then really gravitated to bowling. He's become one of the best in the world.
You got to see him play golf.
Yeah, I've heard. Pretty good, right?
They're really good.
Is he a lefty?
He actually plays right-handed.
Cool. Some more PBA 300 TV history. That's the other side of the break. Lavoie. Great match with Svensson.
Brother Paul, another really nice player, won some titles on the PBA 50 Tour. Francois Lavoie looking to stay perfect.
He's got 2 in his career. Keeps it going with a front 6.
What a break. Trip to the 4-9, Andrew.
They hit each other. They collided. Yeah, that's a big break. Momentum still on his side. You know, Jesper just had that wicked wrap 7, so trying to take advantage and get out in front here.
That open hand and then that real soft touch at the bottom of the swing. A little straighter up the lane, that one looked like, and trip 4-7-9. What a break. Wow.
We've seen a few of those today, you know. Disaster turns into something good, and got to take advantage of it now.
Halfway home. Lavoie, the 6th and to date last 300 game on TV in a major. 2016 U.S. Open, which he won. Looking for another. Has another.
Wow. No letting up.
7 up, 7 down.
What is his TV average? He has 2 300s. I mean, it just gets higher and higher.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Right.
230.54. Andrew, to answer your question, 17-7 career record entering this event.
Oh, is that all? 230?
Yeah, he's only averaging 230.
That's
Andrew.
On television.
Yeah.
6-1 in title matches. Guys,
Pretty good
money.
record.
Jesper. Oh, goodness. 6-7.
Well,
Wow, tale of 2 stories there.
yeah. That's that's one of the worst breaks you'll ever see. I'm not.
With how hard his ball hits, I mean, the pins just vanished.
Andrew, is that a worse break than a pocket 710?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Right.
I mean, you have so many pins going at that at that 6-pin.
Yeah.
I mean,
Jesper, with the exception of the first ball in the first frame, Andrew, he's flushed every shot that was just a little light in the pocket, and he is trailing by 44.
What is going on here? 6-7 again.
Same leave, different hit.
Oh, goodness.
I'm at a loss of words here, guys. I mean, make it.
That's pretty close.
Yeah, I mean, back to back. I mean, that could have been 9 spare.
Yep.
I mean, what are you going to do if you're Jesper? That's just tough.
Nothing in this game, guys. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's where you.
Tough. This is a single elimination in the first games. So we get to the final of the group.
He's looking to become
Race
one
to
of
2.
one, I believe.
Eighth frame, trying to keep it going. Oh, the 10-pin ends the dream.
Well, think about this. If Svensson were to strike in the 6th and 7th and 9 spare instead of the 6-7 split in the 8th, we have a ball game now, right? But instead, this flat 10 from Lavoie is irrelevant.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Frankie watching that, talk about an ease of mind. Now you're just like, well, we got to stay clean. Obviously, he had 300 on his mind, but he's pretty happy just to get out of this game. And, you know, like we saw in the last TV show with Chris Vi, it might have been a good thing that it didn't happen. But we'll see how it goes.
Good point, Andrew. Yeah. Chris lost to Kyle Troop. Stepladder, second match of the Group 1 action. Lavoie had the 29th all-time 300 game on TV against Sean Rash. That was last October, Centerville, Virginia. We've had 2 300 games, the last 2 PBA Tour finals. Jacob Buttriff had one last year. Stepladder action, or in the opening seeding round.
It's amazing that the same ball can move the 6-7 and then go through the pins like that.
Well, once again, unfortunately for Jesper Svensson, he's going to fall victim to Francois Lavoie. Last time was Tournament of Champions when Lavoie climbed the ladder. I mean, Andrew, do you think there's a point when throwing reactive where you can actually have too much speed and revolutions?
I've never personally been there, but possibly. I mean, really, we see every time he throws reactive, he just brings splits into play. I mean, his ball's so violent off the end of the pattern that urethane is the smoothest thing to keep him in play. And when he throws reactive, it just always looks like there's a split somewhere. But we have to remember, he's really in the middle of his prime. Like, throwing resin is going to be something that he's going to practice. He's going to get better at. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see more of it in the future.
2-11 for Jesper, and his hopes of winning his first title since the Roth-Holman doubles championship with his best friend Kyle Troop last year in Indy. Dashed for now. Lavoie's going to move on. Take on the 2 seed Chris Prather.
Francois testing the waters here. He went with a little ball change to see what it would do and see what he decides to do in his upcoming match with Chris Prather.
Lavoie really good. Third game in the seeding round, 260. That was his best effort by far. Fourth place, got 50 bonus spins here yesterday. He has knocked off the Iceman. And Francois gonna move on.
Thanks, man.
259-211.
Oh, Francois Lavoie here in game one. He moves on to take on the smooth stroking Chris Prather. Lots more to come. Stay with us.
Welcome back to Allen Park, Michigan, outside Detroit. Ready for more great bowling. Start your weekdays off right with the most dynamic duo in sports radio as they tackle the latest headlines from the range to the turf. It's Boomer and Gio, weekday mornings at 6 Eastern here on CBS Sports Network. Stepladder action. Lavoie, fabulous front seven in the 259-211 win over Jesper in the first game. Now he takes on Prather.
All right, let's go down to the floor and Francois Lavoie. Francois, great opening game there in game one. Started with the first 7 in a row. Any adjustments?
For right now, no. I'm just going to keep doing the same thing. I think what I'm doing is working pretty good. I'm going to keep an eye on what Prather's doing, but I think for now I'm just going to keep it the same, and I've got a few options if I need to move.
All right, Francois, thank you so much. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Top 8 PBA Tour in points over the last 2 years. Earn a spot in the PBA Tour Finals. Chris Fye with the 300 game earlier today was 9th, but because Jason Belmonte, who would have been first, he was home in Australia with his family. Vi in, and got the 32nd all-time PBA televised 300 game. Pretty cool. But Kyle Troop won the group. Now Lavoie takes on Prather. 4-pin.
Would have struck on the other lane.
Francois actually got up on the wrong lane, and Prather had to say, hey, buddy, other lane. He goes, oh, yeah. And then he comes back and says, I would have struck on the other lane. Hang on.
Has the spare.
From Plainfield, Illinois, he bowls out of Plainfield Lanes, Chris Prather.
Well, his stock is on the rise out here on the PBA Tour, and he knows how to win the big tournaments and the big bucks. And his game is so pure, it's so smooth, well, it can make a Wolverine purr.
Hear that, Andrew? A Wolverine purr. That's for you.
I'm hearing it.
A lot of Michigan shirts, hats. I saw a guy at dinner last night with the Michigan Nikes. Have not seen much Michigan State stuff, just saying.
There's a reason for it.
Prather. Late topple of the 10.
Yeah, I probably talk too much about how much I like Chris's game and sound biased, but look at those lines. Left arm out in front, eyes on the prize, head super still. Look at how still his head is as he goes through it. And he creates as much power as anyone out here that uses their thumb. And it's just amazing how still his head is when he gets to the foul line.
Lots of TV time for Chris Prather. He didn't like that at all. But it comes back into the 1-3 pocket and strikes anyway.
Yeah, that ball went out for burger and fries and came back with steak and baked potato. He didn't like it, but he likes it now. Yeah, see that reaction? And then it's that reaction. It's like, oh, no. Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
yes. Oh,
Well, that's
yes.
just fine. Tied for 3rd last year at the PBA Tour Finals in Jupiter. Chris Prather. Francois. That's better. Fourth on the points list entering the PBA Tour Finals.
Yeah, didn't didn't stick it. But
Yeah, he looked down, didn't he, Andrew? But
yeah, didn't stick
still
it.
strikes.
Stuck a little bit, or slipped, one or the other, but got away with it. It was on line. Yep.
Yep. Definitely a little stickage there, and ball ends up at a good spot. That's what happens when you have good swing direction, good fundamentals, right?
Back to strike. Back to a strike.
You know, all the guys out here are so good that it's really not about how good your good shots are. It's about how good can your off shots be, and that's what these guys do so well. They just don't miss by much ever.
Watch this. I think this is something new that we actually started seeing yesterday with Chris Prather as he actually freezes the follow through.
Yeah,
right there. That move right there.
Yeah, I think that's his way of telling himself that he stuck the shot.
He did a lot of that yesterday and threw a lot of great shots.
Shark Kent's Arsenal. Left lane, yes. Perfect start. 4 up, 4 down. The front 4 for Prather.
I'm a little biased in this match, guys. I bowl on Frankie's league team, and I'm Prather's doubles partner.
So
Not sure what I can do here.
Yeah, congrats, Andrew, on the championship this year. That was cool.
Oh, thank you.
World Series of Bowling. Rob Holman doubles title. Oh, no 7-10. That's the good news. 10 pin instead.
Well, Anthony, Andrew, it's not going to be the first time in life that you're going to be torn. Just saying. And for Francois, the flat 10, and that's not a good time for that to happen when Prather starts with the front 4 at you.
Yeah, he finished the first game off with 2 flat 10s in that right lane as well. And again, I think it's a topography a little bit. Maybe he didn't like that shot much, but that right lane is definitely playing a little tighter, I think.
Well, and you know, because of his lower rev rate, the only way he gets the ball to go through the pins properly is to do it with his hand.
Yeah, and that's why his touch is so good. The rotation he puts on is so important.
Former PBA Rookie of the Year. 2-time national champ at Wichita State. Star bowler, only 28 years old, Francois Lavoie, looking good.
He doesn't look convinced, Randy. He doesn't look convinced. After that one, he even looked at it a second time.
So you think he's questioning the equipment that he's using? Do you think he's thinking about making a ball change?
I think he's just maybe what hand he's using. He's not going to ball change much, but maybe a different type of rotation.
Okay.
Looking good.
Andrew, you know, the other thing that I noticed when I watched Chris Prather bowl is it almost looks like he's throwing a 10-pound ball. You know what I mean? It's like the ball looks so light in his hand.
Right. He's just so good. I mean, I've watched him so much. We bowled so many tournaments together now that he's just so good at floating the ball, even throughout his swing. Like you said, it just feels like it's not even there.
Looking for half a dozen. No, it's the 10 pin. No message. All right. Front 5.
Well, this wasn't that bad, but you know, sometimes here at Thunderbolt, especially in the arena here, those 10 pins can be hard to kick out. Same thing with a 7 pin for lefties. Those corner pins can get a little pesky. Chris Prather all over Lavoie here in match number 2. He leads by 30.
Continuing here on CBS Sports Network. Lavoie in a 30-pin hole, but does work on a strike. Heading to the second half of our second match. Francois beat Jesper Svensson 259-211 in the first match, climbing the ladder. We've got a ball change. Right lane, Lavoie. 10 pin.
Well, you heard him say, you got to get it right, Andrew, and he wants to get it right because he's trying to look for more friction.
Yeah, he's really trying to make some more shape. That was up the lane. He feels like there's a puddle of oil there. It just goes a little too long, as you see there. Needs it to pick up just a touch sooner. I do think the move is opening his angle, but I also think he might need it though just a touch slower.
That's your Andrew Anderson, former PBA Player of the Year, lane level. Dave and Randy, Hall of Fame broadcast partner Randy Pedersen here in the booth, watching match 2 of the PBA Tour Finals. Win probability looking pretty good, I'd say, for Shark. Winner takes on the top seed, Anthony Simonson.
Well, he shaped that one a little bit more, and it almost went high. I mean, that one was high flush. A little bit more, he runs the risk of leaving a 4-pin, but all 10 down.
Front 5 for Prather. Then 9 spare, left a 10 pin in the 6th. Works on a spare in the 7th.
Yeah. Hey guys, let's not forget that even though Simonson's your #1 seed, he only led this guy by 11 pins.
That's a great point.
Prather definitely has felt like this year, I mean, he's still in the Tour Finals. He's had a pretty good year, but he felt like he could have been better this year, and he's put a lot of work in these last few weeks for this event and for the King of the Lane, so I'm not surprised to see him looking this sharp.
He told us, Andrew, prior to the show today, not going to change much from yesterday. Felt really solid on both the long and the short oil patterns. His low game was 227. Left lane, 7-pin stands. In the end, 1,068 pins, including the bonus pins, 110 of those for Chris in the seeding round. And Simonton, 1,079 with his 95 bonus pins. Prather had the most bonus pins yesterday in the seeding round. Time is now for Lavoie, guys. Cut it to 20 with a strike in the 8th.
To go from flat 10s to that.
Yeah.
That hurts.
And typically, Andrew, when you see that, isn't that an indicator that the ball's not going through the pins correctly?
Yeah, it really is. I mean, if your ball can get both behind it and in front of it, probably not the right ball. But again, Frankie is just so good with his hand that he can manipulate that and make that work. But it does look like he's working a little too hard on the right lane.
4 frames, 9 spare for Lavoie. The 4-pin, the 10-pin, the 10-pin again, and the 9-pin. So, unfortunately, as we head to the foundation frame, he's in a hole. Really needed the strike there in the 8th. Seven-pin, come on!
Wow.
What's the matter with you, 7-pin?
Well, if you're Lavoie, you got to feel like you're slowly being poisoned at this point. This carry stinks.
We have seen some crazy hits in these 2 games so far. I mean, the 6-7s by Jesper, and then
agreed.
The 9 and the 7 by Frankie.
Ninth for Prather, works on a spare. A big lead. Lavoie unable to strike. Two seed wants to take on Simo for the group. Bring it 10-pin.
An interesting note about Prather, too, is just about a month ago he did make a fit change. You know, when you throw it as good as he does, I sometimes question the fit changes, but he says it's alleviated some of the thumb pressure, and he feels like he can do more tricks now. And by tricks, I just mean he's able to do different things with his hand to make the ball rotate different ways, you know, ball speed changes. He just feels a little more comfortable in the ball now.
Well, neither player's missed the pocket this game. Francois has nothing to show for it but a double. And Prather started with the front 5. And that's a winner for Chris Prather. And he's going to move on to take on Anthony Simonson.
Yeah, Frankie really bowled a great game. I mean, he hit the pocket every shot. He made the moves needed. He just did not get the hits he needed.
Group 1, we saw the top 2 seeds. Kyle Troop besting Bill O'Neill in the 9/10 frame roll-off. About the same in Group 2. Anthony Simonson's going to take on Chris Prather.
Right here. Yeah.
Tour rep Sean Ryan will give him another ball here. Do a little experimentation. Now the match is over, guys. Looking ahead to the race to 2 championship match for the group against Simonson.
Yeah, so this is a dark code with a stronger layout. So he's looking for something that picks up a little faster, a little more mid lane. And wow, and I mean that was big. So I don't think that's what I wanted.
I'll use that one.
Good morning.
.245 for Prather. So over the 2 days here, still below his 227. He has been excellent. 234, 239, 227, 258 in the seeding round. Now the 245 beats Lavoie. But Francois is going to look forward to the Stanley Cup Finals, Game 1 Monday night. Montreal, Tampa Bay. See if the Lightning can defend their title. He'll be watching each game very closely. Lifelong Habs fan. I'd imagine he'd make an effort for those home games in Montreal to get up there.
Agreed.
Or maybe Tampa Bay. It's tough getting to Canada these days. He lives in Wichita.
Thanks, Detroit. Good luck, man. Thank you.
245, 208. Francois Lavoie eliminated. Prather. Shark Kent himself advances to take on Anthony Simonson, the top seed in Group 2. The winner battles Kyle Troop to see who takes home the 2021 PBA Tour Finals. He has been incredibly solid both in the seeding round and today.
Yeah, I mean, no doubt, and I wouldn't have expected anything different. I think all the players have performed beautifully today. If you look at the composite average of all of our players through 12 games, today the players are averaging over 239 and have only missed a pocket 6 times on this 46-foot Johnny Petraglia pattern. We had a 300 game, and now Prather's going to take on one of the most talented players on tour in Simonson. But I mean, he was just acing shots and never missed the pocket. It was just all a matter of whether or not he'd get the corner pin out, and he did for the most part.
Anthony Simonson, the top seed, picks the long pattern for this show as we look forward to talking with Andrew Anderson, who's lane level. So Simo again goes the long pattern, Andrew, and we talked about this as a big theme of the broadcast. Now you've watched the bowling all day from down there lane level. How do you think this match will unfold?
Yeah, in comparison to the last match in the last final match where we watched Bill and Kyle play farther left and have them a little tricky, both these players are able to stay a little straighter. You know, there's not as much rev rate. I have a feeling Simo's going to be throwing some heaters, playing a little straighter than Prather maybe. So I'm not sure if that's to his advantage yet, but I'm excited to see. Simo's been bowling great. Prather just, put his shot-making clinic on right there. So it's going to be a good match.
All right, so Andrew, based on what you've seen, how would you play this pattern going into this next match?
Yeah, I would throw probably the strongest ball I got. I mean, something rolly, something that keeps it in front of me. I'm definitely going to play the hold in this pattern, and that's a lot of me knowing the characteristics of the building, right? So I'm not sure how they're going to play it yet, but I think both of these guys are going to play him a little straighter than what we saw earlier today.
Do you give one player or the other an advantage going into this two-game match?
Not really, not yet. Prather just had 240, but Simo picked this pattern for a reason, right? He's the top dog, and Chris has got to go get it from him.
All right, you guys are the experts. We've got former player of the year, Andrew Anderson, lane level. We've got the Hall of Famer, Randy Pedersen, right here. I want predictions for this Group 2 final. Randy, you first. Who's going to take it? This is going to be a great matchup between Prather and Simo.
I hate being put on the spot because most of the time I'm wrong, and it's like jinxing the player.
All right, so whoever he picks, I'm going the other way.
I'll tell you who I'm going to take. I'm going to take Simonson, and I'll tell you why. I think his attitude, his demeanor, his confidence, and where he's at right now is in a really good place. And I think all of those ingredients, along with his talent, is the perfect ingredients for a W. So I'm going to go with Simonson.
All right, Double A. How about you?
I'm going to go with Prather, mainly because I said I was going to go the other way. I think all those facts of Simo are so true. I think he's ready to win again, but I think Prather's ready to win again too. I mean, let's not forget how good this guy is. You know, he's a major champion. He knows he's been here before, and he has a game on the lane. So I do think the advantage goes to Prather because he's already bowled on it. But Simo's looking pretty good in practice. I expect high scores.
And Andrew, can I just go on record by saying that if I didn't have to pick anyone, I wouldn't. I mean, it's like he made me
put him on the spot.
Choose someone, but I think, honestly, I think it's a coin toss.
100%, I think it's a coin toss. Hey, big shout out to Tom Strobel and the staff here at Thunderbolt for having the PBA Tour back in Detroit.
Right on.
I love that it's here, guys. I'm so happy that we have fans back in the building. The energy in this place is awesome.
I know you're a hometown guy. It means a lot to Andrew. So hang there, Andrew. We're going to have this great matchup between Anthony Simonson, the top seed, and Prather head-to-head. By the way, I'm picking Simo. I think he's in the right place right now. It's all on the way. Time to resume the PBA Tour Finals here on CBS Sports Network from Thunderbolt Lanes outside Detroit.
Now residing in Las Vegas, Nevada, he rolls out of the Nerd, Anthony Simonson.
Quite possibly the most talented player on the PBA Tour at age 24. He's already Hall of Fame eligible. When he's not bowling on tour, well, you can find him in Las Vegas getting greasy at the Nerd.
What a talent.
Hey, Anthony, Randy up here in the booth. Just wondering, how are you going to attack this 46-foot Johnny Petraglia pattern today?
I think I'm going to attack him a little straighter, kind of like I did yesterday. And kind of bowl these first few frames and go from there, see what the lane's giving me.
All right, thank you, Anthony. Good luck.
Thanks. Oh, well, Fishy. You too.
This is going to be fun, guys. Two huge stars, PBA Tour head-to-head. Only one will advance to the championship show at 4 Eastern to take on Kyle Troop to see who wins the PBA Tour Finals in 2021. Simo, so good in the seeding round. Ooh. Oh, ooh. 3, 4, 6, 7, Randy. Yikes. Not the start he wanted.
No, sir. All right. That ball over there, cut that 3-pin into the 4-7. The ball to take care of the 6. It's all right. It's a 2-game match. This game isn't over. If you're going to open, first frame is the best place, I think.
Yeah, I'd agree. Get that out of the way early. I thought he liked the shot, so now what he saw in practice, and he's gonna have to make some moves.
The race to 2, as Randy talked about, just underway here, so settle in, bowling fans. If you have a split, we go to a 9/10 frame roll-off, as we did in the Group 1 final between O'Neill and Troop. One by Kyle. Prather. Ooh. Ooh. Nose.
All right, both players going high to start.
3, 6, 9, 10 up. Lots to cover.
That's a meme. Somebody's gonna make that a meme.
Should be, right, Andrew? It might be already done on social media. Things happen that fast. Nice cover.
Yeah, perfect. That's not an easy one.
For you, Randy.
Thanks, Chris. That goes way back. Chris and I kind of debating on how to shoot the 3, 6, 9, 10, and now I've seen him make it 2 different ways. So, good stuff.
All right, that's a little better quality.
He's awesome. .245 game over Lavoie to get this far.
Kick it.
Flat 10.
All right.
Andrew, is it a little bit reminiscent of what we saw with Troop O'Neill
100%.
in game 2 of their match?
100%. And yeah, it's happening a little sooner. That was a big move left, and as you can see, that thing just got 3, 4 feet behind it. So I would say, depending on what Simo does, we might see a ball change from Prather, but I think he's pretty in control of the pocket.
Simo started the seeding round, guys, yesterday, the 289, and was just awesome. 95 bonus pins, the top seed picked the long pattern, so here we are. Race to 2, match 3, Group 2 to see who takes on Troop for the title.
Oh my.
Didn't like it. That's why crossed
I guess
over.
you try
No
to throw it
Brooklyn
harder next
strike.
time.
Instead, these 6, 9, 10.
Can you grab that dart code? It's right behind you.
And Anthony just got a little out of control here trying to throw it, or overthrowing it on this shot, and that results into the pull. Just trying to get his legs underneath him here in the first couple of shots.
Yeah, I don't care how many shots you have on television. Those first couple of shots are nerve-wracking every time, and you really just try to get a feel for it. And
Sorry.
a couple of rough ones to start there, but I don't think it'll take them very long.
Yeah, I mean, those first couple of shots, you're just trying to keep the insides from ending up on the outside, right?
Right, 100%.
All right, let's regroup here.
New ball.
Early ball change, it looks like.
Yep.
Yeah, he's going to go to it.
Yes, sir.
Seen that ball a couple times today.
Left lane, let's see how he responds. Whoa, wow, I'd say very well.
Andrew, do you like that line?
Yeah, I think you're going to see Simo always play to his strengths, and what he feels his strength is right now is throwing a touch firmer. I like Prather's ball reaction better. I think it's a little safer. And Simonson hasn't shown me anything yet where we're going to need a lot of strikes.
Right lane for Chris.
Oh, man.
Well,
4-7. 3-4, excuse me.
I think he liked it. So Randy, we're just seeing a bigger over/under?
Yeah, it's a great question. I mean, he used a 3, 6, 9, 10 in the first frame, and I'm guessing he made a move. I'm sure he did, and then he goes light. So, yeah, it could be the same kind of adjustment where, you know, you increase angle, you slow ball speed down to make sure you get it to the spot, or go to a bigger ball.
Here's the ball change. He's going to the ball he threw on the fill that hooked up way too much, but now he feels like he might need it.
Interesting.
It is interesting. responds. I'd say very well.
Yeah, both using the same ball now. Well, I mean, they're not using this, just the same brand, same kind of ball. One only has 2 holes in it. The other one has 3 holes in it.
When's the last time you saw in a TV match 2 bowlers using the same ball?
A lot.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like it happens pretty often.
Yep.
Never mind, guys.
No, it's great. It was a good question.
Wow, that looks pretty good. For the two-hander.
I think what's really interesting, and Andrew, tell me if I'm wrong, though, 2 players using the same ball, playing the lanes exactly the opposite. One going really straight, the other one slow hooking it.
Yeah, and I think Simo did that ball change because he wanted something that's actually a little cleaner. That way he doesn't feel like he has to throw it as hard.
Yeah.
Even though he's throwing it pretty hard,
Right.
It's a feel thing for him.
Right.
And then Prather went to that ball because he needed stronger mid lane. So both using the same ball, totally different ways.
Fifth frame, Simonson. Looks for the turkey. Chance to go up by 11. There's the arsenal. There's the shot. There's the strike.
I think we call that the high hard one.
Yeah, it's been called that. I've heard that reference before.
I think I heard it from somebody on the show.
Have no
Once in a
idea
while.
who that would be,
Once in
Andrew.
a while, Andrew. Those pins had no chance. Just tattoos the 1-3 pocket.
I got to tell you, with all the math yesterday and now the names today, you've got an Anthony and an Andrew and an Anderson. I'm spent.
Do a great job, buddy. It's all good.
Thank you, pal. As do you.
Double for Prather here, guys. Things are tight in game 1.
1 pin, even with the open from Simo.
Race to 2. If we're tied 1-1, a 9/10 frame roll off, and there's nothing like that. Going down to the wire. Simonson has the win probability edge for now.
Oh, no. That was a good one.
Yeah, that was a very good one. Just gets right behind it. So easily, we've seen that today.
What do you mean by that? But when you say it gets right behind it?
Yeah, so when we're looking at optimal angle, right, you want that ball to push the 1-3 somewhat straight back. As you can see, the ball just finishes just right at the 5 pin there.
Right. And it actually cut the head pin into the left gutter.
Right. Yeah, we need that just to pick up a touch sooner and go to the pins a little earlier.
Chris Prather, Anthony Simonson, the best of 2.
The 2021 PBA Tour Finals roll on here on CBS Sports Network. Here's the spare of the game, sponsored by Guaranteed Rate. If you believe it, you can do it. Guaranteed Rate, believe you will. First frame, Chris Prather. Nice pickup, Randy.
Of course it had to be Prather with the 3-6-9-10. He could shoot that multiple ways, just so you know, Dave.
That one was for you.
I've seen it.
I know. Simonson up 2. Chance for the 4-bagger, 6 frame, and a 12-pin lead. After an open and a 7-pin lead in his first 2 frames, he's settled down nicely. Looks for the 4-bagger. Takes that messenger. Cross the deck and down you go, number 10.
Messenger.
Down you go.
They don't call it Thunderbolt for nothing. Simonson throwing a little thunder your way with this one right here. Watch this. Head pin, sidewall, 10 pin, get out of my face. You like that?
Yes, we did, Sando. Yes, we did.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. That was a keeper.
Trying to stay hot. Looks for a 22-pin lead, but oh no, this one comes in high and leaves a mess.
Andrew looked hard and left.
Yes, it did, and didn't stick it. He was looking right down to his footing.
Sticky.
And yeah, I mean, I felt like he's playing the lanes aggressive. You know, he's playing right on top of the friction. Any slight misses feel like they're big, but let's see if he makes it. I think he does.
3, 4, 6, 7, 10 locked there. Come
Are
on,
you
7,
kidding
10.
me?
Come on.
Wow.
Well, if you're Prather here, you have to step right on it, but wow, so close. A pin hit it.
Tapped it, Andrew. Just not
Flat
enough.
bottoms, man. Flat bottoms.
Win probability shifts to Shark. 7th frame works on a spare. 4-7.
God. I don't think you've thrown one much worse than that there, buddy.
Just a little farther right than he wanted, I think, and it grabbed that friction and overhooked right here.
We're seeing some transition from both parts of the lanes, really. I mean, both of them are seeing a huge friction spot over there, using it differently, but I think both of them are going to need to make some moves, and Simo's might have to be bigger just because he's already playing so straight.
Yeah, but Andrew, I think the 3 shots that Simonson has missed on have all 3 been bad shots up the lane, too fast and pulled.
Right, Randy, but maybe that's a comfortability thing. Great shot by Prather there. Simonson has his 3 shots that were good have all struck, so maybe he doesn't just need to throw more good shots, but also you're not really wanting to split when you miss, so it really depends on how big he feels like his misses were.
Right, but what I'm saying is I think the 3 shots that went high were all shots that he overthrew. And I get,
100%.
you know, he's trying to go straighter, and I get that. And with that, he has to throw it a little bit faster, but I just think it was too much. They were overthrown, and when you do that, typically you pull it. Oh, God, he's stuck.
No.
Oh, goodness, that's way off.
What happened?
Major issues at the foul line there.
He changed something with his shoes before that shot, and
Did he change soles or heel?
heel. He switched heels, and
He
he's switching
switched
right back.
heels.
He switched heels.
Oh, he slipped. That's a foul.
Yes, that is a foul.
He's way over.
That was a slip.
Yep. He switched heels, and he's switching right back.
Oh, man.
Disaster,
Yeah, well,
kind of.
it would be terminal in a 1-game match, but remember, it's still the race to 2, and if he spares here, it's like 9 spare because he was on an open anyway. So the big thing for Simonson is just to figure out his footing and to get that slide perfect so he can execute.
Trying to put out his mind.
Nice shot. That is
Really
such a
great
hard
shot.
shot. That is such a hard shot to throw. After slipping, you foul. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that
Right.
wasn't on his head or in his head there.
Yep.
So that was a big shot.
Yep. I mean, he just dead slipped, changes his sole again, and then comes back and pures it. And like I said, it might as well be 9 spare.
Right.
So the foul and then the spare.
Count on that in that 7th frame is huge.
Yeah. And he's still in this game.
Oh, yes. Far from over.
Prather works on a strike into his 9th. Huge shot for Simo here. Opens in the 1st and 7th. Rescue in the 8th.
No. Well, you could actually hear that heel digging in when he gets to the foul line.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a squeak there, right?
Right. And so, yeah, changing that heel, going back and forth, the foul, and coming back and making it. He'll make a little bit of an adjustment on that left lane, but he's done on the left lane. He finishes on the right, and now he's going to need a little help from Prather.
Saw him working on that. The ball return.
God, that spot sucks.
He just doesn't like the conditions here. And Thunderbolt does convert the 4-7 and the spare.
Yeah, we saw it with Frankie last
Yep.
game. Same spot.
Yep, there's a spot on that left lane that his heel combination does not like, that heel that he's using that he likes for these approaches. It doesn't like that one spot.
Roll.
It does.
Big shot there and doubles up.
Great foundation training.
Yeah.
Staying clean in the 10th will give him a 1-0 lead. No, he needs 6 spare strike. Or 6 spare of some kind.
16 pin fill. Got a feeling he's going to get more than that.
I agree.
Let's see, guys. Prather gets the strike.
Have a ball over here.
And as usual, my prediction, not looking good.
On lane 2, there's a trend.
You know what we call that, Andrew?
What's that?
We call it the curse of Bo.
Okay.
Yeah, the curse of Bo. Back in the day when Nelson Burton Jr. was doing the color analysis.
You never wanted him to pick you?
Every time he picked you, you lost.
Oh, no.
And
Well, Randy, do me a favor. Next time on TV, please do not pick me.
I am so not picking you.
Chris
I
Prather,
appreciate
guys. I'll make sure that happens, Andrew. Wins this first game of the race to 2. If Simo can win game 2, then we'll have a 9th, 10th frame roll off.
I'm curious to see if Simo tries to curve him now. After watching Prather have a 4-bagger, 5-bagger there, I would expect Simo to try slow curve him a little bit like Prather.
2:31 game for Prather will beat Simo in game 1 of the race to 2, but game 2 is on the way here on CBS Sports Network. It's the PBA Tour Finals.
All right, let's run it down to Chris Prather. Chris, congrats on winning game 1. What kind of strategy are you going to use going into game 2?
I'm not really going to change much of anything. I feel really comfortable throwing a little slower, feeding into the friction, so I'm going to keep doing that and just try to chase it left as much as the lane will let me and see what happens.
All right, great. And so you do have a nickname, Shark Kent, and I think is there some kind of shark tooth story?
He and his dad collect shark teeth, so they gave me one at the Pro-Am. There's Caden there. So I'm holding it in my pocket for today. I might keep on carrying it if I win today.
Great stuff. Thanks, Chris. Best of luck.
Thank you.
That's a big shark.
Huge.
I don't know where that shark tooth came from. I'm gonna say that had to come from a great white.
Wow.
Or a tiger.
It's massive. What
That's a
cool
massive tooth.
Good luck charm for Chris. He's going to leave it in there. That's for sure the way he's going. It's awesome. Fans are back. Primes are back. I mean, interaction. Thank goodness. Chris won in front of a huge crowd in Portland a couple years ago. The playoffs. Let's start. Game 2.
Hey, Dave. It's
Randy?
a Carcarius Carcarian. It's a great white. Look at this. It's like a mako jumping out of the water at that 7-pin. All right, can Simonson rebound? He's making a ball change. He's going to go to something different. I wonder if he's going to slow it down and try to curve it a little bit. Without question.
Let's find out.
Oh, without question. No.
2-10, missed the pocket.
I like the idea a lot.
I do too.
I like the idea a
I'm
lot.
with you.
I think
Absolutely.
that was maybe just a touch too far left, but I think he got one shot in between games, so maybe not enough to tell where he really wants to play him yet. Oh, there's a backup
That's a
ball.
backup
There it is.
ball. Oh, we almost got it, guys. Trying to kick it out of the back of the deck, and unfortunately doesn't work out. So an open, fellas, in the first frame of game 1 for Simo. Same in game 2.
I wonder if he does this if he didn't have the footing issues. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he still does, honestly.
Yeah, I think so too. It just, that changes everything, really, the middle of the game.
Let's see if he has any footing issues playing where he's playing now, because he's obviously moved farther left.
6-10.
Can I ball in my tennis shoes?
I think that answers that question, Randy.
Light on the right lane, high on the left. Andrew, you're down there. You're closer to the players than we are. We have to look at monitors. What is going on with his footing?
Maybe it's getting touch warm when he's sticking. With the heel that he has on, obviously when he went to the other heel, he slipped. But the heel that he has on, you can hear it. It's stopping. So, and it's really just on that left lane. It's hard to really be confident to post a shot if you don't really know if you can post it.
Man, an added challenge built in, guys, for Simo. Across the deck, hey, almost helped with a messenger on the 10-pin.
Started having flashbacks.
Check this out.
Oh.
The head pin actually slapped the 4-pin over into the 10.
It was right there.
Prather stays clean early in game 2. Won the first game 231-208. Kyle Tripp awaits the winner. Group 1 champ. 245 game for Prather over Lavoie. The 2 seed against the 1 seed here in Group 2.
All right.
36.
Well, same thing for Prather on that left lane. He goes high, and that ball slowed down really, really quick. And now it's the question of that lane breaking down, or is it just is it just an errant shot by Chris Prather?
I think that was a combo. After leaving the flattish 10, after leaving the flattish 10 in the right lane, it definitely looked like he grabbed that. So I do think it's a combo of the lane and him. I think he would want that shot back. But after watching Simo and him go high, I think that lane is hooking a little more than the right lane.
Prather 7th on the points list this year. Simo 8th. Evenly matched superstars vying for the win in Group 2 to take on Troop for the title. That looks a lot better for Simonson.
Some telling shots here in the 3rd and 4th to see how comfortable Simo can get.
Yeah, I think this next shot is going to be big for him. He went high. He knows he's having some issues with the approach on the left lane. And so he's going to make an adjustment on that lane. That was beautiful there. And he's going to, try to ace this shot, make the move. And if he strikes, he knows it's game on.
Only Simonson and E.J. Tackett have competed in all 5 PBA Tour finals in the event's history. E.J., a 2-time champ, knocked out by the 300 game of Chris Fye. Show 1 today. See about Simo here.
There you go.
That tells me all I need to know.
Yep. I was just going to come back and try to continue to ace shots, but he's in the right place. And when he throws it nice, he knows exactly what the ball's going to do.
Prather. Yeah.
Beauty.
Slow and easy. Great tempo.
Well, we've seen Chris foul before, and he's awfully close to that
That's
foul line.
close, guys.
I mean, that's right next to. We do have a foul line judge,
Okay.
and he was good.
Just want to check.
That was close.
About as close as you can get, Andrew, without actually fouling. For the double.
Roll.
And a lead. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I think he made sure he stayed behind it that time. He watched it on the big screen. Great shots, great shots. This match is about to get very interesting, very close here. Both of the players playing the same way.
Sense of urgency, guys, is ratcheted up now for Simonson. Every shot is a huge shot. Go back on top. Yes.
Well, I'll tell you what, Andrew Anderson, that's the hit that you got to get.
Yeah, we've been talking about it. Get the splashers where a lot of people have been flat tenning in that kind of shot. You know, keeps the momentum on his side, and he needs it. He needs to win this game.
Well, the win probability is in his favor. Has the Turkey chance for an 11-pin lead. There, the max scores could go right down to the wire here. Shot, trip 10.
Yep. Simonson makes the big move, makes the ball change, and all of a sudden, he's got 4 in a row, an 11-pin lead in a must-win situation.
Dave, Randy, Andrew with you, our entire crew, continuing live coverage of the PBA Tour Finals from suburban Detroit. Here's Prather. He won the first game, raced to 2, looks for the Turkey to pull within 1, has it.
Yeah, he's not going to go quietly, I can promise you.
Yeah, they're both looking in control of what they see now. Only took Simon a couple shots there to get comfortable, and now we have a ball game.
We are brewing up a fantastic finish here, guys, in game 2. Prather for the lead, a 4-bagger. You bet.
Well, it's 2 of the prettiest shots you'll see. Prather out of commercial break gets up and aces both shots, and now he takes the lead. Watch this hand. Look at those fingers working the inside part of the bowling ball. Just left of 4th arrow, feeding it right. And the ball splitting the 8-9. It's textbook. Perfect.
Simo for the 5-bagger and the lead right back. Yeah.
How about it?
These guys are throwing haymakers.
Simonson strikes right back, grabs the 1-pin lead, 8th frame.
I mean, you really have to appreciate the skill level, the skill sets of both of these players. All of our players, for that matter. I mean, the O'Neill-Troop match, which went to extras, and this one, where Simonson's trying to take it to extras. It's too bad the rest of the world really doesn't know how great our athletes are. But if they want to know, I'll tell them.
I'm sure you will. We'll do our best. Looking for half a dozen. Got it. Trip 10 pin.
Kick save on the 10 and a beauty. Andrew Anderson, he couldn't have caught the 10 and kicked it out at a better time.
Oh, he needed it. He knows he needed it. 2 big shots to get the lead back. And, you know, we were talking about how versatile he is. He goes from playing up the lane firm, and now he's slow curving it. It only took him a shot to figure it out. So he's on it now.
Guys, give me a sec. I'm going to crack open a 6-pack in his honor.
Simo now probability just shifting, guys. I mean, back and forth. Here we go. What a game. Prather to pull within 1. Okay. We're just going to keep going back and forth here, guys.
I liked your description, Dave. They're throwing haymakers. I mean, like every shot thrown is they're just swinging for the fences.
Prather wants a re-rack here.
Yeah.
Everything that goes through these shots, you know, all the prep work, the ball maintenance, the shoe wipe, the wiping of the shoe, the looking down to see where you're putting your feet, getting set, just visualizing the shape of the shot, and then prying it off your hand.
The execution has been top-notch all day today.
Just the one open for Simo to begin this game, the 2-10 split, first frame. It's been it. Another for Prather. Why not? Let's keep the strike streak going.
Well, Simonson's going to finish first, and if he strikes out, he will win and shut out Prather by 1.
Oh.
But he has to strike out to force overtime.
6-bagger for each. A dozen in a row. To go back up, Simonson.
He gets it.
Messenger takes out the 10.
Another haymaker.
Wow.
It's like a heavyweight fight, Andrew.
Here comes a massive uppercut to the 10. Beautiful. I mean, this guy's looking for his first win since when, Dave?
2019.
Think about this.
They're open.
Last year, 2020, second in the World Championship, second at the U.S. Open, second at the Tour Finals, second in the PBA playoffs. Enough said.
Enough said. World-class talent. Unbelievable bowler, but just has not been in the winner's circle for 2 years. Maybe that changes here today. Looking for another. Has another.
You keep knocking on the door, and the doors will start falling.
Yeah, no doubt.
He just gives himself so many opportunities to win these events. It's just going to happen.
Even with the open frame, his max score 269. This next shot gets him into the 260s. Chris Prather, max score 268. Biggest shot of the match coming up right here, folks.
Double on a spare to shut out Prather. Looking for his 9th in a row. He didn't like it at all, and that's why. 2-4-10 split.
Come on, you dummy. Missed the other way.
He missed left, and as soon as he got it off his hand and saw the location, he knew.
Couldn't bear to watch. Backup ball. Got it. Hey, that was incredible. What a pickup.
Well, that's a great cover because now it forces Prather to get first ball strike and at least 9 spare to win by 1. What a great shot that was. Strike 9 spare, Prather will move on to face Troop for the title.
Gotta have a strike, first shot. For the win. No! Two-pin.
We're going to OT. Well, that was right and big right for Chris Prather.
I almost think he meant to do it. It was a little more angle than he wanted for sure. But he would definitely rather have that miss than the one that Simo did. To the roll-offs.
Again.
You can see the grooves in the oil pattern, but that was pretty big right, in my opinion. Simonson lives to fight for another couple of frames. Oh, man.
One in the race to 2. Now a 9th, 10th frame roll-off.
By PBA rule, this time must be broken by a 9th and 10th frame roll-off. Chris Prather will begin on the left lane.
So is it Simonson's choice? He's going to make Prather start to make Chris finish on the right lane.
Do you like that?
I do.
After watching that finish, you have to, right?
Without question.
So you guys both agree?
Yes.
Two group finals, 2 9th, 10th frame roll-offs. What more can you ask for? Bonus bowling. Prather left lane gets started. Close to Mark. Double wood 2, 8, 10, and a split.
And all of a sudden, just like that, the wheels have fallen off. Andrew, what is going on with his ball reaction now?
I mean, I want to say that he threw those a touch firmer and kept him on the end, and he's trying to slow curve him. So when you're trying to slow curve him, and then, he needed a pin count there. When you were trying to slow curve him, and you throw one hard and up the lane on 46 feet, it's just not going to hook. I mean, you would have to get very fortunate for it to get there, and Prather has shown us a couple times now.
Well, huge advantage now for Simonson.
The door is wide open for Simo. Let's see if he can cruise on through, take the roll off to face Troop, which will be a rematch from last year. Simonson avoids disaster and has the 2-4.
Whoa. That was real close to being a 2-4-8-10, and instead it's just the 2-4. If he spares here and goes strike spare in the 10th, it's over. Good cover there.
Pin count. You just never know.
Nine spare strike. He covers, right?
Yep.
9 spare strike would give him 39 in the 10th. The most Prather can shoot is 38. He strikes out in the 10th. So there it is. 9 spare 9 strike. First ball. He would need 9 and 2 balls. Biggie here. Remember his last mistake on this lane? He got it in and left the 2-4-10.
Huge shot, Simonson.
Another one just like that. You heard him say it, another one just like that. That was aced.
Yeah, you can't throw it much better than that. And the only difference, really, he just shaped him more, right? He had a little bigger angle, he got it to the friction, and did all the right things.
You are correct, sir.
Needs 9.
Yes,
Done yet. 2 games for a reason.
Simo's gonna knock off Prather to win Group 2 and move on.
Wow.
To take on Kyle Troop for the PBA Tour Finals Championship.
Just wow, what a match.
Yeah, baby.
What a match. Wow.
Simonson survives. Wow, what a match.
match. I mean, you know, Chris lost it there towards the end. I think that he was a little defeated by not throwing that first one, the 10th, to seal the deal.
Yeah, I agree.
And, you know, it turned into an errant shot on that first one that just opened the door to Simo.
Yeah, good call.
All right, guys, we'll wrap up this show in a moment from Allen Park. Thrilling bowling. Simonson survives. He'll take on Troop for the title. So the scene is set to determine the 2021 PBA Tour Finals champion. Group 1 winner Kyle Troop against Group 2 winner Anthony Simonson. Now for the entire crew, Randy Pedersen, Andrew Anderson. It's Dave Ryan saying so long from Thunder Bowl. Back after the break to bring you the PBA Tour Finals championship match. This has been a presentation of CBS Sports Network, the 24-hour home of CBS Sports. Stay with us, bowling fans. Championship match is on the way.